All right, Andrew plays the London. Always. I was just at a tournament and he was playing the London there as well. So we have to beat Andrew Tang in a London. This line. There's something here I don't exactly remember. Just don't want to get like mated. Yeah, Andrew Tang has a fascinating page, because he literally only plays the London. Like he is the embodiment of like a London lord. I think for bishop d7. Let's go bishop d7. I don't know what's. Okay. I was gonna go g5 here. Maybe h6. Kind of an interesting position. Launch some sort of counterplay. Queen b6 is nice. I beat Andrew like months ago and his rating in Blitz was 2900 and now he's 3147, so that's pretty sick. Got a big rating. So do I force Andrew to play? Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Oh. This is bad, I think. I didn't think this was so strong for him. He's gonna start this. I'm looking for my own stuff. I kind of really like f5 bishop d6, but I don't know. Looks really nice. Mm-hmm. Let's close it. This, I'm thinking... What? Okay, I suppose that was intelligent? Can't really tell. I guess it stopped my plan. I go back b5, he's gonna get the knight to d4. Is that a big deal? Right. But I think I can just play like... What am I playing for here? Am I playing for knight a5? Am I playing for... I think this is still good. Maybe he can... No. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, knight a5, I felt... The knight never returns to the game, and here I think it does. And yeah, my idea for the whole game has been this. But I just realized he could have this annoying sack where he... I don't know. I don't want to say anything, because I don't know if he's watching the stream. I don't think he needs to watch the stream to beat me, but... I know he's a fan, so... Well, my idea is now I can quickly sack the pawn, trade, play rook f6 and e5, and maybe get my own counterplay going. And I thought this was quite sophisticated because my knight can also join, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But he's deep in thought, which is nice. "48 seconds each. I don't know what that does. Doesn't that just play directly into what I want? Also, maybe I had e5 there, by the way. Maybe not. Now I have e5. It's gonna come down to who makes better decisions down the stretch. Ooh. A trade. Really don't want to trade, actually, but... Okay. I have to move. I did this so his knight couldn't go to f3 easily. Okay. Pawn was hanging. All the pawns are hanging right now. Oh, flagging in increment time control is really inexcusable, but of course he's just better at time scrambles. Like here, yeah, I'm just better, but oh, I couldn't gather myself. I didn't know if I should play passively, actively. I can move too many things. Yeah, e3 rook f2 is not something I was thinking about either. Damn, I played well though. But yeah, I mean, I just can't, I can't beat Andrew Tang in a time scramble. It's just not possible. He's too fast. He's a monster in scrambles. Yeah, I should have, like, going for this was wrong. I should have probably played 96, 95. I thought about that. Just couldn't do it. Couldn't put it all together. Gotta give me props. I'm a good interviewer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I did a pretty decent job. But you know what's funny? As I reflect, people will want to believe whatever they believe. Meaning, no interview or content is ever going to convince anybody to believe anything that they don't already believe. And what I'm saying is, like, for the most part, I think the Hans interview with me, if anything... I feel like more people dislike him now. I'm just saying, like, just the way he acted. People who were on the fence or maybe supported him a little bit. Then he kind of maybe got some people back during the second interview. But more than anything else, you know, the internet is just sort of pockets of people who all want to believe whatever they believe. And I'm speaking in riddles because what I'm referring to is, you know, I got a video recommended to me on YouTube of like one of these random channels that just steals clips. And people in the comments were like, Levy was so passive aggressive during this interview. You know, Naroditsky did a much better job. And I was like, oh, well, there you go. That's one opinion. So, yeah, people want to believe whatever they believe. I mean, you're not really going to convince people. Like, I think Naroditsky is probably the best chess commentator in the world. I think his interviews were also very eloquent, very verbose. But I also feel like he wasn't attacked as pointedly during his interview. So he didn't really have as much of an opportunity to, like, fight back. So, I don't know. but it is what it is. I think Hans is a very interesting individual for the chess world. And now the question is, do I... A3, he's gonna go back to C6. Knight D4... I was wondering if he could play E5 or if it even matters. Maybe it doesn't matter. Very solid position here. Well, this is what I wanted to play. To get the queen out of the way of trades. This is also maybe not the stupidest move ever. Maybe it is. Because he has E5, bishop B4, bishop B4. We're gonna play like knight F5. I'm not as good of an endgame player as like Hikaru, who always beats people in these types of positions. I think the bishop should be here. This is just totally equal to what I'm doing. Nice. My opponent can think. Yeah, I think my opponent is calculating like all these different lines. Yeah, I saw knight c6. I was kind of annoyed I allowed this. Can trade everything and then a6, rook c1. No, but this is nothing. There is nothing here. Go here. So the idea here is to damage the structure if there's a trade, right? And now I was thinking queen g4, and I might be able to put some pressure. I feel like I'm doing some nice stuff here. Of course, if my opponent castles, they just lose. This pawn is hanging not just to my bishop, but also to my queen. And rook g8 is now I'm playing for something because the king is gonna get stuck in the center. So I did a nice job here, and I think my opponent's in some trouble. Oh, I have this beautiful move as well. Always have to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's a problem, this position, for sure. Like queen h5 ideas. I just have to not rush. Right now, the immediate, yeah, so... Maybe I can take on g7, actually. Well, this is actually quite beautiful, because now I can go here. And I'm disallowing the king from running away. And then I will come back to g3, and you don't have to be worried about the king. Yeah, this is a nice game so far. Like h5, I can even take and take. Yeah, 10 seconds. I get it. I get it. At the very least, I have queen c4. Yeah, but I don't know how you stop this. I guess you don't stop this. Queen a7, rook g7, queen b8 is just checkmate. Okay, now I don't have checkmate. Oh my god, wait. I can't move my bishop. Wow. Wow, that was really stupid. What am I doing? That was such a nice game until I blundered f6. I forgot that he has mate. I mean, queen a5, it was a beautiful game until I played queen a7. Just completely forgot that, actually, before that, it was, like, really nice. Queen g4, rook c1, like, everything was really nice, and then... I mean, just trade the queen, bishop d4, or win. I mean, it's so bad. What am I doing? 2802! Fabi wanted me to win because he knows I need the confidence for the tournaments. Now Hikaru wants to challenge me, huh? It's funny, the bird is something I had to prepare for because one of my early round opponents in Italy almost played the bird. Like, not almost, but he did. And yeah, you play like d4 here, and you get a very interesting position, like knight f5. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe I did that. I never know if I should push c5 or not. Let's just play knight c6. c5 is a nice move. It's nice to defend the center with a pawn, but somehow I feel like I should develop some pieces. Maybe I was wrong. Guess I'm gonna play for e5. If knight here, maybe I'm gonna go here. I mean, I beat Fabiano, right? So like, when I say things like that in YouTube videos, when I'm like, I beat Fabi, people are like, what? Where? I didn't see that video yet, because they don't watch the live stream. So, shout out to Man Bunovich, 66 months. Yeah, games like that are very special, because amoeba chess players like myself don't win a lot of nice games. So, it's always nice to get a little confidence boost and a reminder that, you know, if you're playing your best, you actually have some skills. I don't want to go bishop d5 because he has CD takes. What do I play here? Maybe c6, knight d5, bishop d5. I feel like some stupid stuff is incoming somehow. I kind of like h6 because I don't want anything to go to g5. It's a very strange position. I guess now I should go here, but he's gonna play g4. This is the problem. G4 is actually a problem. It's actually a huge problem. Or is it? Maybe it's not a problem. Because I'm gonna jump in and then maybe take. I'm still a bit rattled by the Fabi game. So I can't regain any momentum. Like mental momentum. I'm just like kind of spaced out. I can lose the pawn on c5 or I can preserve it. How about this move? So now I threaten b2 and g4. And I have two bishops, but they're not really too useful. I can't tell if that move is intelligent or not. Queen b2 takes, bishop... I probably shouldn't weaken my king like that. Okay, so let's go h5. I kind of hate this position. Turns out that Fabi's not as good of a player as this person. I'm still not like completely lost. I think when the position starts opening up, the bishops will be very useful. I think I do have to stop this, maybe. Do I have to stop this? Okay, obviously I should probably play this because my rook on e8 is much worse than where it is now on d8. What's my opponent's bullet rating? 2500. Okay, I'm like 2800, so probably in any scramble I'm a favorite. My king is pretty safe. It's not so easy to play here, I don't think. I'm trying to keep the tension. Okay, I'm gonna trade there. The knight is coming to c5, unless I play b6, but then I'm really weakening my position. I guess I can also do this. Bishop is quite good, so getting rid of it is not stupid by me. But of course I will lose my bishop pair, which is the only advantage that I have. I'm also much better of a player, so I suppose that's one advantage. 6. This is... Really? Okay, a4. This does nothing, because I just take it. That discover check doesn't do anything, I don't think. They're still going for it. I think my opponent relied on... Maybe they relied on something smart. A5. Worse. Would expect nothing less. Yeah, queen d8. It's Title Tuesday. Boys and girls. I have 2 seconds. I'm the better bullet player. I said.